Some would call it swag, some call it cockiness, some would call it being a diva. But when you're good, it's not bragging. And elite wide receivers and the confidence they exude often permeates an entire team, and we're going to see a couple of examples of that in this one. Welcome to Chapel Hill, North Carolina, Keenan Memorial Stadium, the home of the North Carolina Tar Heels. As we'll see a squad from the ACC, the NC State Wolfpack, taking on another team from the ACC, the North Carolina Tar Heels. For EA Sports, I'm Reese Davis, Jesse Palmer, and David Pollard with me. Guys, can't wait to get this started. NC State with the kickoff team on the field and just about ready to start. And he'll just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. The Tar Heels offense will have the first crack at it in this one. So the last time these two got together, the nails were chewed down to the cuticles. It was a barn burner. Think we get another one of those, Jesse?
I certainly hope so, Reese. And I know that mental toughness is very cliche in all of sports, especially college football. And David, it's something that coaches are always harping on. But this is one of those games. The team that's most mentally tough at the end, they probably win.
Especially in rivalry games, especially in big moments, especially when there's more to it than just a game. So I think that this is something that who can focus, who can stay disciplined, who can stay tough and keep them block out all the noise.
Now they'll line it up from the 44 on 1st and 10. Wants to go up top on 1st down. And that incomplete pass caused by the big hit on 1st down. 2nd down coming. Backed up now, here's 2nd and long. They go to the ground. Finds a little space. Big pickup on the ground here to keep this drive moving and give them a 1st down. The Tar Heels are moving quickly down the field. To the air on 1st down. Quickly complete. Didn't pick up a lot there. Moved it forward just a few. So now it's 2nd and long. Wants to go up top. Sends it downfield. And he's on his way. He'll go all the way. Touchdown, UNC! They can use this first score to sort of set the tone, guys, in this rivalry matchup.
Man, doesn't this feel good to come out, score early, get the crowd involved, get the nerves out of the way, Palmer, when you're playing in a big rivalry game.
Yeah, and I feel like momentum's always a big thing in any game, but in rivalry games, it's that much more important because everybody is going to feed off that first score now.
And the extra point makes it 7-0. So that scoring drive took only 6 plays. Kickoff unit on the field, and this defense will be called on to protect this lead. He'll bring it back from inside his 5. Not a whole lot of room to operate on that return as the coverage unit was there and ready. The Wolfpack offense comes out, and they'll go on the attack for the first time today. And they are coming off a sensational performance led by this quarterback who's hoping he can build on things, Jesse.
Well, I know, having played the position, when you have a big game, you just can't wait to get back out there again and build on that performance. David, last time out, he was making the right reads. He showed off his arm talent. He had this offense moving up and down the field and finding the end zone, and you know he's excited to take on this defense today.
Yeah, and talking to the defensive coordinators coming into this football game, like, they're not going to do what happened last week. Like, you can't sit back and make the coverages easy for him to diagnose. He'll pick you apart like he did last week. Look for some change-ups and some curveballs for this defense.
Finds his man. It's Middleton. They knock him down, but he's got enough to get it across the line and pick up the 1st down. Looking to throw. Got away from trouble and got rid of it. Grab near the marker. It's Peace. And this offense is feeling it as they rip off a big chunk of yardage, and they've got it on the 22.
I'll tell you, this guy has to get touches early in games. They're doing a good job of that right now. He's so dangerous once he has the ball in his hands. And I think if you're on offense, you move him around and you find more creative ways to get him involved.
Tight end finds a soft spot. And that defense pushing him out of bounds after a short gain. Off the play fake. Gets it out quickly. Nowhere to go and not much to show for that one. Wolfpack hoping to pay off this red zone trip. They'll snap it from the gun on third down. And it's incomplete. He was looking to the end zone and trying to get 6. They've decided to try to go for the field goal here. And he'll try to knock it through from the right hash and 35 yards out. It is good. That'll bring him to within 4. So they're lining up to kick it off after that last drive. Put a 3 spot on the board, and now the defense will try to shut them down. And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line. The North Carolina offense returns to the field. Off to a good start here and back to work now with a 7-3 lead. Great move. Now he's got room. There he goes. They finally get him on the ground, but he's got an explosive play for the first down.
This is an offense that can move the sticks in a whole lot of different ways. Now you're seeing it on the option here. Great job by the quarterback. Reading the defense, there's nobody there taking him, so he puts his foot in the ground, he gets upfield, and he's got really nice elusiveness once he's out in the open field. He shows you that on that explosive play, picking up the first.
Out of the gun, the give to the back. That is a big win for this defense as they were right there as soon as he got the ball. On third and long, try to convert through the air. They've got the screen set up. And they'll stop him about 5 yards short of the first. And the Tar Heels decide to punt it away. He ought to be able to use his first punt to pin him deep. And that is just about a perfect punt as he pins them deep inside the 10-yard line. Looking downfield on first down. Fires to the big fella. And a good job in coverage there as they stop it after just a few. Try to make up for some of that lost ground on second down. The give out of the gun. Stopped in the backfield. He's going to lose 3 yards on the play. Wolfpack with lots of ground to cover on third down. From the gun, wants to pass. Bears the pressure. Has no choice but to throw it away, and it'll bring up fourth down. The punt team makes its way onto the field. The punter going to get his first work of the afternoon. Gets the first one of the day out of there. He ought to be fresh. They only used him twice in that victory last week. Really good job by the coverage team to make the stop, and that's where they'll put it in play. North Carolina has it back, and the Tar Heels so pleased to send the offense back out. Quick shovel pass. And a good job of coverage by that defense. Just a short pickup. Working well behind the sticks on second down. They'll run it on the counter. Not much running room there thanks to this senior defender. It's third down and the line to gain is the 36. From the gun, wants to pass. Working the big fella downfield and outside. He works his way inside the 30 down to the 29 and picks up a first down. Looking to throw on first down. The throw to the outside is complete. He hauled that one in and got it down to the 15-yard line. The Tar Heels are on the move. From the red zone, looking for a man. Finds his big tight end. And he was fortunate not to lose yardage on that play, able to wedge it back to the line of scrimmage. Looking to throw again. Makes the grab on the left. And he'll haul it in and take it to the end zone. Touchdown, Tar Heels.
Offense slips the running back out of the backfield. Nobody decides shows off the hands first. Got to make the catch first. Does the rest. Walks in the end zone for the touchdown.
They'll try to tack one more on their score. And the extra point will tack another one onto this lead. And for a quick update, let's go to Kevin Connors in the studio.
Guys, your game is a big one, but so is this battle right now inside the Big Ten. Iowa is down right now inside Kinnick Stadium, but this young man under center has shown some moxie. We could see a legend born in Iowa City today. They're trailing by just 4 to Nebraska. Just another week in the Big Ten where the only constant is chaos. Fellas?
Thanks for the update on that one, Kevin. Let us know when it goes final. Off play action. That's caught. It's Middleton. They bring him down, but not before he's able to pick up the first down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Looking to throw on first down. Makes the catch. And good coverage by the defense, just a short gain. After that last completion, it's second down. Looking to fire. Got his man. And the defense settled in to stop that one for a short gain. NC State comes to the line to deal with third and short. From the gun, wants to pass. Got it in the middle, it's Middleton. Turning it on! They've got it to the 49-yard line, and they'll move the chains. We asked earlier this week, who's your favorite receiver? And, of course, he said the open one, but we know who he really wants to go to on third down.
The best one. I mean, I think the open one, obviously the politically correct answer, but you want to find the guy that you got that great chemistry with. You know exactly where he's going to be. You got that bond and that trust.
The Wolfpack with a 1st and 10 here. Use the play fake, now to throw. And the defense picks up a sack, getting the quarterback down at the 44.
He has been terrorizing quarterbacks all year long. That now his 10th sack of the season. He's got speed, he's got power, he's going to play on Sundays, and he is not cooperating with this offense's game plan.
Wants to fire on second down. He's going to let one fly down the middle. And he makes the catch inside the 10. And he'll go down after a huge gain and picking up the first down. While we're only through one, these quarterbacks have been lighting up their stat line. Big turning point as we head into the second and get this game rolling again. They'd love to start this quarter off with a touchdown right here. They'll run it on 1st and goal. And this one will be stopped for no gain. And the D deny them on 2nd and goal. They'll run play action. Caught in the backfield. It's Leon. Crisp execution in the passing game, and they've got it down to the 3. Still some work to do here on 3rd and goal from the 3. Caught behind the line. It's Leon. And the catch and run into the end zone. Touchdown, Wolfpack! I tell you, when this drive started, the defense thought they had them in a hole. Not anymore. What a performance.
And I really like the play calling by the offensive coordinator on that last drive. That was a nice mixture of running and throwing and getting different players involved.
And it looks as if they've buzzed down. Replay wants to have another peek at that last play. And you know the standard is indisputable video evidence, and the officials will change the call. Tried to give it enough body English, but he missed it. After the missed field goal, still down by 11.
Well, that's one the kicker would like to have back. That's a kick he should be making in his sleep.
The North Carolina offense returns to the field. Last drive went for 6. We'll see if they can do it again. Working on the right. That one could really put this drive into high gear as they have a first down at the 37. Wants to throw on first down. Got his man downfield. They'll get the first down. It's spotted on the 49.
This offense is clicking, and clearly everything is working. The offensive coordinator's calling good plays. The quarterback and his unit is executing. And this defense right now, they have no answers.
It'll be a first down from the 49-yard line. Wants to go up top on first down. Gets it out fast. They run him out of bounds. He gets it to the 47. Second down coming up. Trying play action. Quickly out to the tight end. Not much running room there thanks to this senior defender. How aggressive might this play call be on 3rd and short from the 46? From the gun, wants to pass. Makes the grab. He steps out of bounds, but he's got a first down on the play. Pass completion moved the sticks in. Let's see if they try it again. Off the play fake on first down. And this will be incomplete. A big hit there forces second down. Couldn't make the connection last time. Let's see if they throw it again. They'll go to work in the air on second down. Got a wide open receiver. And he cruises his way to the house. Touchdown, North Carolina! Effective offense leading the way here and establishing this lead.
And that's how you draw it up, right? You want to come out, be clicking early, get everything going, want to get all the facets rolling. The defense right now on their heels, they have no answers. The offense doing whatever they want.
Lining up to tack one more onto that lead. And with the extra point, they're on top by 18.
Personal foul. Roughing the kicker.
So the decision has been made, and the coach will take the penalty. No chance to return that one. A booming kickoff out of the back of the end zone. It's a touchback. They'll crank up this drive with the pass. He just missed the target on that one. Got to put it on his body. Way of work to do here on second and long. After the incompletion, they go back up top. And that pass will be jarred loose on second down. That brings up third down. Trying to pick up a first down. On 3rd and long, he's going to have to throw for it. Soft spot in the middle. Good call, good execution as they move the chains, and they have a first down at the 38. Goes to the option. The pitch. Oh, he's got some space. And a big play there on the option. The pitch was executed perfectly. Not the most productive half for this offense so far, but finally starting to get it in gear. 1st and 10. To the air on first down. Fires to the big fella.
I'll tell you, I love the play call on first down here. You're just trying to find an easy completion, and the shortest throw on the field for the quarterback is finding your biggest target, and that's the tight end. Nice job.
Going to take a shot on 2nd and short. Caught close to the marker. It's Leon. And he motors into the end zone. Touchdown, North Carolina State.
And that's why this running back is so dangerous. It's not just handing him off the football, but he's a weapon in the passing game. You see his ability to catch it, turn upfield, make people miss, and find the end zone.
Getting set for the point after. And with the extra point, they draw closer. It's 21-10. So that was a 6-play, 75-yard drive. And they put the points on the board with that 37-yard touchdown pass. On the move from inside his 5. Really disciplined job by the coverage unit to get down there and make the stop at the 19. From the gun, they'll try to impose their running game. Stopped in the backfield. He's going to lose 3 yards on the play. A negative play to open the drive. Let's see what they've got on 2nd and 14. Got him downfield. And a little more space. Open up that playbook even more as they pick up the first down out to the 30. Looking downfield on first down. Working that left side now. They stop him almost immediately. Short gain there, and still a little ground covered to pick up the first. They'll move the tight end. Here's the handoff. Not a whole lot of progress made there on the short run. And the Tar Heels come to the line on 3rd and short, looking to keep this drive moving. The play-action fake. Wide open downfield. Open field on the right. Slippery slide. Find his way and ran away from the crowd into the end zone. Touchdown, UNC! With that last one, he now has 40 career touchdown catches.
I mean, he's just been a playmaker. This guy, they feature him. He's been in the end zone that many times because they can feature him in so many ways. They find ways to get him the football because Palmer, he always makes plays.
And he's always open even when he's not. Throughout his career, think about single cover, double cover, triple cover. You're still throwing him the ball because he's going to find a way to make it happen. 40 TD catches. That is awesome.
And with the extra point, they push the lead out a little further. And let's check in with Kevin Connors in the studio. Kevin?
Dynamite matchup in the Big Ten, fellas. Let's show you what's going down. Iowa has the lead right now. Feels like it's been that way since the great Hawkeye wave. But this has been a nip-and-tuck affair in Iowa City. They're up by a field goal over Nebraska. It's an outcome that, if it holds, will have Big Ten fans buzzing all week. Guys?
Oh, and how about that? I know Kevin and those guys will be keeping an eye on it for us. Makes the catch. It's Leon. And just a short, safe pass play. They pick up a few. Ball sitting right at the 30. It'll be 3rd and short. From the gun, wants to pass. Here comes the heat. And the defense, they've got him at the 27.
When you talk about outstanding pass rushers, you're always talking about dynamic guys, and he's been that each and every week for this defense. Speed, he's got power, you just simply can't block him, and that last play is his 10th sack of the season.
Looks as if NC State will have to punt it away. A high kick trying to pin them deep. And the punt team gets down there and gets the return man on the ground. North Carolina has it back, and the Tar Heels so pleased to send the offense back out. They unleashed an aerial assault last time that took them right to the end zone, David.
So, Reese, with that drive, I think you've accomplished something you wanted to accomplish. Make this defense think. You put them back on their heels. Now, shoot, Palmer, you might be able to slip a few runs in on this drive to really jack them up.
Yeah, I like that idea, but I also like the fact that speed kills. And they've got it at the receiver position, so if you've got one-on-one matchups, man, take advantage.
The Tar Heels really need to keep this drive alive on 3rd down. Tight end now in motion. Rides the back on the option. The give. Breaks into the open. They get this sophomore on the ground, but he continues to make plays. And the Tar Heels have it with a 1st and 10. Unloads quickly. The ball is down at the 14 after that grab. And after that pitch and catch, he's already over 200 yards. We're in the first half, Jesse.
Man, Reese, he's dialed in right now. He's really doing a nice job seeing the field, reading coverages, and finding his open guy.
Running back searching for a hole. Got some room in under the goal line. And he'll finish the run in the end zone. Touchdown, Tar Heels. Follow the blockers. The offensive line will take you to the hallelujah land.
And I tell you what, most of the time, Reese, it requires a little bit of skill to find that hole and, slither through a little crack. That was not a crack. That was wide open. Didn't take a lot of vision because the blocking was outstanding.
And the extra point splits the uprights, and they're up 35-10. Kickoff unit on the field, and this defense will be called on to protect this lead.
35. NC State 10.
He'll take the return, try to get better field position. Really disciplined job by the coverage unit to get down there and make the stop at the 19. Let's see if they can get something going here late in the half. He'll pull it on the read. And he is just engulfed at the line by this giant defensive tackle. We're at the 2-minute timeout, and these guys really need to build a little momentum to cut into this lead before halftime. Second down, he'll throw it. Bring in the heat. And the quarterback pulled up 2 and sacked at the 12. Quick timeout by the defense there, trying to make sure everyone has the same call. Wants to pass it. Grab near the marker. It's Peace. Now they'll really try to get this drive going. Good execution on third down as they have it 1st and 10 at the 31. Looking to throw on 1st down. With the catch, it's Leon. They make the stop, trying to pick up just a little bit at a time to get to that 1st down marker. Going to swing it on 2nd down. Here comes the rush, and they've got it wrapped up at the 28. The defense calls the timeout. Their 2nd of the day as they try to get their act together. That's caught. It's Middleton. They'll make the stop about 3 yards short of the 1st down. Timeout is called, and it's the defense wanting to make sure that everyone's on the same page for this big down. Kicks it high, and it's just hanging there as if it has helium in it and floating down toward the earth. Looking to throw on 1st down. Snagged out of the air. Nice pickup there. Gets him the 1st down and sets him up at the 45-yard line. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Gets the back moving. The defense wouldn't let him loose there, and it was a completion, but they lost yardage. The Tar Heels now with a long way to go to pick up the 1st down. Quick strike complete. There he goes. Ripping through the defense. Touchdown, North Carolina. Haul that baby in and then stroll into the end zone for the score.
And with that score, this thing is getting ugly. This offense has had their way, and not only have they had their way, now they finished the half like you're supposed to, scoring the football, building on their lead. This defense is going to have to go into half and find some answers.
On to attempt the try.
The kicker is on for the extra point.
The kick is up and good and put one more on the lead. Kickoff unit has been busy as they have built a big lead and they're trying to hold on to it.
22, NC State 10.
And he'll just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. The drive starts from their own 25-yard line. Starts a drive trying to go up top. Got his man on the right. Gets it inside the 40, brought down at the 39, and they can't stop the clock. We got a timeout here late in the 1st half, and they'll try to get more points on the board before the break. Powers through the defender. He stopped at the 49 after gaining 10. Quick timeout from the offense to save precious seconds. Wants to throw on 1st down. Caught over the middle. It's Middleton. They'll use a timeout right before halftime. Maybe time for 1 or 2 more plays. They'll have just enough time to get one more snap before the half. Back to throw, time running short in the half. Pass falls incomplete, and there are still 3 seconds left. NC State comes to the line to deal with 3rd and short. They'll try to pick up the first through the air. Defense was swarming around this quarterback, and he never had a chance to get it off. And down he goes, and we will head to halftime. That's the end of the second quarter. That means it's time to join Kevin and our halftime update.
Man, great energy in that building. There always is when these two get together. And a fun first half between these rivals. And it's clear, the aerial attacks of both teams have been relentless. They've been burning each of these secondaries like toast. Just an assault on the defensive game plans, if there even were defensive game plans. Gotta think, fellas, based on the first 2 quarters, we're going to see every route in the route tree again in this second half. With that, let's throw it back to the guys to see how this rivalry matchup plays out.
The kickoff team is on the field, and we're ready to get this one underway. And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line. North Carolina State has it back in the offense, headed to the field. Got blown out in the first half, and now just desperate to find anything to generate momentum here in the third quarter.
It just starts with one play, though. You just need one thing to go right for this offense to start to build that momentum, and then that becomes infectious for the defense, for special teams. Everything can change. It just takes one play.
It really can, and it's so strange, and you can't quantify it. I don't know how to describe it as a coach or as a player, but you got to make something happen, and it's got to start on this drive.
Throwing right. Can't make the connection on 3rd down thanks to that tough, hard-nosed pass defense, and now it's 4th down. A high kick. Let's see if he can pin them back deep in their own end. And the return man is stopped, and that'll leave it up to the offense on the next drive. And the offense takes the field ready to go back to work. The give to the running back from the shotgun. Inside the 35. He's piled up 76 yards on the ground, and he is well within striking distance of a 1,200-yard rushing season. Back in motion, try to clear the picture. Throws to the wideout. Can't hang on, and he'll tell you he really should have made that catch, and he had an opportunity right in the middle. It'll be 2nd down. Misfired on the last play. They'll go back to the air. He's close to the first down, but they're going to mark him just a little short. And the Tar Heels come to the line trying to find a way to convert on 3rd and very short. And he just needed a few inches, and he didn't get it. The defense denies this offense. And this one is perfect. Well, that's just piling on. Not the penalty kind, just the mean kind.
Well, the head coach decided to play it safe on 4th and inches and trot his field goal team out there, and this field goal kicker just made him look like a pretty smart guy.
And he takes this from inside the 5. Didn't find any crease in that kickoff coverage, and he'll be stopped at the 17. NC State sending the offense back onto the field. A rather unproductive series last time, 3 and out, and they'll try to do better this time around. Get some work done there. Pick up a 4 to the 22. Halfway there on 1st down, it's 2nd and 5. Back to pass. Throws to the tight end. He's got an open man. They'll move the chains after he gets it to the 43-yard line. This offense lines up feeling awfully good after that big play. Coming out on 1st down with the play fake. Fired that thing out in a heartbeat, but it's incomplete. What will they dial up on 2nd and a long way to go? Couldn't connect on 1st down, now back to the air. This one's complete. They're able to get him stopped just shy of the first down marker. NC State comes to the line to deal with 3rd and short. Finds the tight end. That'll get the job done and move the chains, and they'll mark the ball at the 45. He'll do it himself. What a job up front, and he'll lose a yard on that one. NC State with a lot of ground to cover after losing yardage on the last play. To the air on 2nd down. Fires to the wideout. Got a man in the middle. Makes the grab and knock down, and he's got it at the 25-yard line. Off the play fake on 1st down to throw. And it's incomplete. If you're going to take a hit like that, you might as well hang on to the ball. They're dealing with a 2nd and long. He'll keep it himself. Stop behind the line. He'll lose a yard. The Wolfpack line up facing 3rd and approximately half a mile. From the gun, wants to pass. A shot toward the end zone. And the DB making a huge play, knocking it away downfield. They'll try to salvage a field goal on this drive. And he'll need to curl this one in from 44 yards out on the right hash. Field goal is good. I wouldn't say they cut into the deficit. They sort of microscopically edged off the deficit. Still a mountain to climb. After putting up the field goal, they're set to kick it away. He'll start the return inside his 5. Really disciplined job by the coverage unit to get down there and make the stop at the 19. They think there's room to run to the right here. Knocked down behind the line of scrimmage, he'll lose a yard. Didn't get much done on that first play of the drive. It's 2nd and 11. He's got his man across the middle. Nice gain on that play, but leaves it a little short of the 1st down. The Tar Heels line up, trying to move the sticks on 3rd and short. They'll try to get the first through the air. Swings it out to the flat. Absolutely nowhere to go as his defense makes a 3rd down stop. Trying to play a little field position with that high punt. And the returner will be knocked down. North Carolina State has it back in the offense, headed to the field. David, they couldn't pay off that last drive with a touchdown.
Now, they moved the ball down the field and executed like they wanted to until they stalled out and had to settle for a field goal.
I think if you want to take the next step, too, here and score a touchdown, you got to start finding more creative ways to get your best players the ball. Let's see if they can do that here.
And, man, this quarterback has had a day. With that pass, he goes over 300 yards on the day. Really nice job executing, putting up some yards today. Pretty good day for the young man.
It's 1st and 10 from the 31. Use the play fake, now to throw. Fires left. All kinds of room to throw that one in there. Rustled out of bounds at the 12, and another productive play on this drive. On the ground with the counter. He's tackled right at the 10-yard line, and they're trying to cash in on this drive. Going to work in the red zone, they can't pick up the 1st down without getting it into the end zone. And he never had a chance, just stopped cold as soon as he got it. NC State has work to do to convert this 3rd down. From the gun, wants to pass. Right on the money. He stopped short, and it's 4th down. They're happy enough to try to take the points as the field goal unit heads out. And he'll try it from the right hash, and the angle shouldn't be too bad from this distance. Splits the uprights. Good. The Wolfpack had to settle for the field goal. We check in with Kevin Connors. What's going on, Kevin?
Big Ten action right now, and wait till you see how things are playing out in this one, fellas. Iowa is currently trailing, but if this young star leads a comeback today, He could join former Heisman winner Niall Kinnick among the legends to wear that uniform. They're trailing by 13 to Nebraska. Your boy KC has you covered here in studio, guys, in case anything changes in this Big Ten battle.
And how about that one? Kevin will be keeping an eye on everything going on elsewhere. He's up to 86 yards rushing and getting ever closer to that 1,200-yard mark. Really good job by everybody there. Well blocked, good run, and a first down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. They'll go to the ground. This freshman makes the stop after a short gain. Picked up 2 yards on that last one. They need 8 on second down. Wants to go up top. And that's going to fall to the ground, incomplete. That was a physical matchup there. Third down coming. From the gun, wants to pass. Shoots it to the left. Complete downfield. Working their way closer and closer. A third down conversion, and they've got it at the 26. Third down, a lot of times it comes down to not necessarily who's the most open. Who do you trust the most?
Yeah, it's not about the X's and the O's. It's about the Jimmies and the Joes. And when my guy's better than you and I get you matched up out wide and I know I trust you, I'm finding you.
Takes the easy one to the back. He was able to reach into his bag of tricks and use it to pick up a few extra yards. And the Tar Heels can play this second down a lot of ways with just a few yards to go. Nice pickup on the ground there, and they'll move the sticks with the first down. This offense in scoring position with a fresh set of downs. With the run on first and goal. And he's loose, and he'll take it to the house. Touchdown, UNC! They'll try to add another to their lead. And the point after is good. They march 78 yards down the field. Kickoff unit getting some extra work as this lead has really grown.
NC State, 16.
Fielded in the end zone, it's Penn. Knocked down right at the 25, and I guess he breaks even, bringing it out of the end zone. They'll put this one in play. First snap of the drive from the 25. Motion from the wide receiver. Wants to go up top on first down. And the pass is incomplete, but it might not matter. Flag is down, and it looked as if the defense was roughing up that receiver.
And the defender just way too handsy on that last play. You could see all the contact as the ball was in the air. He simply can't do it, and the referees caught it.
Just a short pass to the tight end. Really good concept there to get things going and use the tight end early.
Yeah, I mean, just such a great job on first down, setting up an easier second down. Understanding I don't always have to push the ball down the field, but see the tight end, make the throw. No, it's not a big game. It makes life really easy on me on second down.
I guess if you're an optimist, the stage is set for a massive fourth quarter comeback. It'll be second down as we open the final stanza. Looking to fire. Oh, he makes the catch. Dragged down at the 43, but they've got it in enemy territory. They picked up 10 and give him a first down. Hand off from the shotgun. And I think they'll give him 2 on that one. 2nd and 8 coming up. Tried to pound it on first down. Now back to the line. Second down, they'll go to the air. Finds his man. It's Peace. Tackled almost immediately. They're well short of the first down. Shotgun snap on third down. Working the middle. What a play there, and he rips off a big one all the way to the 16-yard line. Handoff to the lone back. It continues to be a long day as they are just swarming every time he gets the ball. Tight end in motion, see how the D reacts. Give to the back. Wrestled down at the 8-yard line as they threaten deep in the red zone. Boy, they'd love to move the sticks here and take a shot at it on 1st and goal. Takes the easy completion. And they've got him down after the short completion, but they inch closer and closer to pay dirt. NC State will line up with a 1st and goal. It's complete on the right side. Touchdown, Wolfpack. Made the grab and then did the rest himself, and they put points on the board.
Well, it's good to finally see this offense have a little bit of success because that has not been the case in this game. Nothing has gone their way. They keep shooting themselves in the foot. You know, guys, coaches are always trying to find things to build on, and this is at least something late in this game, scoring that touchdown that hopefully helps build their confidence the next time they take the field.
Lining up for the PAT. Splits those uprights right in half. So that's a 60-yard touchdown drive. They're coming out to tee it up for the kickoff, and that last score was a real buzzkill for this crowd. Looks like he's going to try to return it. And the coverage team able to make the tackle. The North Carolina offense returns to the field. On that last drive, defense had no idea what was happening, run or pass, and it wound up in the end zone, Jesse.
Yeah, you saw the experience in this offense that last drive, too, on that touchdown. Everybody on the same page. These guys have repped these plays over and over in practice and in games, and it's working.
Yeah, so I got to find a way to disrupt it. I got to find a way to maybe be more aggressive, maybe blitz, mess up this rhythm they got going.
Trying to move the sticks on 3rd down through the air. Stopped at about the 25-yard line, but it'll be a 1st down. The Tar Heels come to the line with a fresh set of downs. Motion from the back. To the air on 1st down. Makes the grab along the sidelines, but it'll be a little short of the 1st down. Picked up some yardage with that completion, now 2nd down. From the gun, they'll try the middle. Couldn't find a lane, a pickup of 1 to the 31. And the Tar Heels come to the line on 3rd and short, trying to keep the drive alive. Out of the shotgun on 3rd down. Pass rush, gets there, gets home, gets him down at the 23.
Man, it didn't take long for the defense to get home on that play. You see them playing man coverage in the back end, slowing down the routes from the receivers and the rest of the offense. That forced the quarterback to have to hold on to it for just a split second longer, and they were able to get the sack.
The Tar Heels will punt it away on 4th down. That's a perfect example of not settling for a fair catch. Pick up whatever yardage you can and help out the offense. And he'll lose yardage on this play. Loses 2 yards. Great job by the defense. After getting knocked back to open this drive, it's 2nd and 12. Unloads to the wideout. And that's going to be incomplete. A lot of contact on the play, but no flags. It'll be 3rd down. From the gun, wants to pass. Throws to the wideout. Another incompletion on 3rd down. Down in the 4th quarter, it's too late for empty possessions. They'll go for it on 4th down. He'll try to throw and pick up the 1st down. Fires to the wideout. Complete to the left. Turning it on. They've got the defense reeling right now with that big play to the 29.
You know, as the head coach of this team, this is one positive you're going to take away from this game, is that your players don't quit, and they're still willing to fight. There's obviously a lot of things they've got to iron out offensively, and we've seen that today. But I do love the grit they're showing here late, still trying to make plays.
On the run, it's Leon. Out of the crowd, and now he's got room. And he'll race it to the house. Touchdown, NC State!
Yeah, and listen, that is awesome to see the guys continue to fight, continue to keep competing, because this game is over. Like, we don't need to fool y'all. We're not trying to get y'all to stick around and improve ratings. Like, the game's over, but you're continuing to fight. You powered in for the touchdown, and show your kids that we're going to always fight no matter what the score is.
Lining up to add another. Bangs it through for an extra point. Let's go to the studio now and check in with Kevin Connors. Kevin, what do you got?
Hey, guys, just wanted to get you a quick update on a game happening in the Big Ten. Iowa is down big on the scoreboard, and for a program that traditionally struggles to score, I think we know where this one is headed. They're trailing by 16 to Nebraska. We'll let you know if anything else comes out of Big Ten country from this one. Guys?
Thanks for the update on that one, Kevin. Let us know when it goes final. Out of the gun, the running back has it. All down, but they'll move the sticks as he picks up the first down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Wants to throw on first down off the play fake. Intercepted deep in his own end. And he's wrapped up after a solid return on the pick.
And how about that? That's the first INT for this guy. Like, he's gone all throughout this year, taking care of the football, making plays, really building trust with his offensive coordinator. First mistake. Hey, listen, put it behind you. You've had a great season so far, young man.
NC State sending the offense back onto the field. Now the play fake. Grabbed over the middle. It's Peace. Ripping off a pretty good chunk of yardage. They've got it out to the 41 with a first down. Looking downfield on first down. He'll pull it down and run.
Welcome to the frustrating reality of college football. Like, the guy at the quarterback spot, he can just do that. Pull it down, get positive yards, makes the defense have to account for him every single play.
He's got the tight end. They stop him at the 42, but they get it across midfield, pick up 10 and the first down. Looking to throw on first down. Pressure coming. Got a man. It's Peace. Don't always have to get rid of it quickly if you have that type of protection and enough time for a receiver to run that slow-developing route.
No doubt. He comes across the field. There's going to be a time where he's going to be open. Nice job by the QB, seeing it, delivering the strike with the great protection.
NC State quick to the line.
When this offense wants to, boy, they can go fast. After the completion and first down, right back to the line of scrimmage for more tempo.
Here's a heat. Dances away. Good little pickup there as he saw some daylight and got what he could. The Wolfpack with a lot of options on second and short. Back to pass. It's complete to the left. Knocked down after a short gain, but enough to move those chains. Down to the 16-yard line. It's 1st and 10. Looking to pass inside the red zone. Hit hard as he released the ball on that first down pass, and it never had a chance. Plenty of distance between them and the sticks here on second down. Wants to go up top. Under fire. He just tossed that one out of bounds. You avoid the sack, you avoid the turnover. You've got more plays here on third down. From the gun, wants to pass. Quarterback doing what he does best. He can move. Down by multiple possessions. They can't come up empty on this drive in the fourth quarter. They'll go for it on fourth down. Looking for the end zone. Touchdown, Wolfpack! Snagged in the end zone to give them 6.
One of the areas they really focused on with this receiver in the offseason was, we need you to make more plays for us in the end zone. When we're taking shots, we need you to be able to step up and make tough catches. And David, what a grab right there.
And I think a lot of that has to do with trusting your guy, knowing where he's going to be, knowing when he's going to sit down, when he's not. So being on the same page, and then having a guy that can go get it. Just when the ball is near him, he's going to make the play, just like he did right there for 6 points.
Got a hand on it near the goal line. They are running out of time here. They need to get the ball back. They'll line up for the onside kick. And a few anxious moments, but the hands team is able to fall on it. The officials stop the clock for the 2-minute timeout, and the offense is that much closer to victory. They'll keep it on the ground to keep this clock moving. A 7-yard pickup. It'll be 2nd and 3. Timeout called there by the defense, desperate to get the ball back and save as much time as possible. They'll send the back in motion. Got his man on the outside. Oh, he's got some space. He'll be brought down at the 3-yard line. An explosive play in the passing game has it on the doorstep. And the Tar Heels are threatening on 1st and goal. He's looking to throw. Looking to get it in. Touchdown, Tar Heels. And the stomping has commenced. They put another score on the board as they try to push this winning streak to 3.
Salt into her wound, right? Late in the 4th quarter, you can run the football, run this game out. No, sir. I'm going to continue to pad my stats, find my receiver out wide, and give me another touchdown.
Lining up to tack one more onto that lead. And the extra point splits the uprights. Quick strike offense on that 3-play scoring drive. Kickoff unit back to work, and they have been busy as they've built this sizable lead. On the run from inside his own 5. Not a lot of space to be found. Good hustle by the coverage team, and they stop him at the 21. They come to the line for the first play of the drive, snapping it from the 21. Quick completion on the out route. And he goes out of bounds after coming up with positive yardage there. NC State might think about going for a big one on 2nd and short. Grabbed in the backfield. It's Leon. And he'll run across the sidelines after the good gain. Big 3rd down coming from their own 31. Defense tries to get off the field. Quick release by the QB. And the defense makes the immediate tackle, but he has enough for the 1st down. Wants to throw again. Quickly complete. Finds a little bit of room and finally wrestled out of bounds at the 43. The Wolfpack with a lot of options on 2nd and short. Looking to fire. He's taking a deep shot late in the game. And it's incomplete, going for the massive explosive play instead. They're looking at a 3rd down. They'll try to get it through the air. Grabbed behind the line. It's Middleton. Looks as if NC State has a 1st down. Sprinting to the line to try to get this one off. Clock's running. Looking to throw on 1st down. Pulls it in. It's Peace. And they pick up just a few on that completion. NC State going up tempo. He'll spike the ball to try to save every precious second he can. They've got the ball at midfield, but they're facing a 3rd and long. Wide receiver comes in motion. 3rd and long, and he'll try to throw for it. They're working that left side. 3rd down conversions are huge, and they've got one, and they're at the 35. And they'll spike the ball to try to save as much time as they can. Behind the chains now on 2nd and long. Back to pass. Finds a man in the middle. And he's brought down after a nice gain. The offense will stop the clock and use one of its timeouts. Wants to throw on 1st down. Going for it all. And good coverage there to knock it away and deny the score. Long drive continues as the offense keeps working the ball down the field. Back to pass on second down. Rushes on him. Lets it fly. Finds space on the right. They make the tackle, but he's got a fresh set of downs, and it's first and goal from the 7. Double time, hustling to the line. They spike it to stop the clock. Defense rolls up deep in its own end on that last play. Now a second and long coming. Wants to go up top. Looking for the score. Touchdown, North Carolina State. Grab the short pass to put the 6 on the board.
And a nice touchdown, continuing to fight, continuing to play. This one, it's pretty much over. Down multiple possessions this late in the football game. It would take a miracle, but nice job by this offense continuing to fight, push the ball down the field, make plays.
Looking for the 2-point try. The snap sets up the throw. He gets into the end zone for the 2-point conversion, and now it's a 2-possession game, down 15. They'd hope to get that thing bouncing around, but the hands team is able to corral it. Makes a stop in the backfield. He'll lose 4. Running out the clock, a mere formality between them and a victory as we have victory formation coming. When you deal with a rivalry game, you have to live with the outcome for a full year. And this one is going to rest in their minds for the entire season going into next year.
And it's not going to sit well with the losing team. When you lose these, you're going to get hounded and you're going to get hate. You're going to get social media is going to destroy you about losing to your rival. But you got to put it past you. It is just one game. It's not that big of a deal. Well, Jesse, yeah, it kind of is.
It kind of is a big deal. You're right, David. I mean, a lot of these kids, they played with each other, against each other in high school. They've known each other for a long time. There's going to be a lot of trash talking going on, not just between players, but the fans, their families, coaching staffs. This is a game that's going to get talked about for an entire year. And you talk about wanting to get revenge, it's going to take some time.
That will put the wrap on things from here. For David Pollack and Jesse Palmer, I'm Reese Davis. You've been watching another presentation of EA Sports College Football.